Hey, okay, I'm back. I just wanted to make this quick video. This is basically linked to the last video, and I shared some stories about my experience with medicinal rocks and just my youth and how when my parents and I used to visit Oregon or whatnot, we would hunt for and collect agates and whatnot. And then more present day, after my mother had passed, my husband had taken me to this particular lake, and I literally sat next to or sat near a rock and pulled it up out of the water, and someone had written a scripture. And so I just knew that it was dedicated to me, and that was healing for me because that's what I needed at the time, because I was going through a insurmountable amount of grief at that time. But today I wanted to talk about the association between the rocks and fibroid tumors. Fibroid tumors, yes, they can become calcified within the body, just like our pineal glands in our brains can become calcified. And it sets up blockage either time, either way. It'll set up blockage in the body from receiving the necessary downloads from Amenta, the dark universe, okay? From the cosmos, from our ancestors. Because over time, tumors, if they grow large enough, or it doesn't even matter if they grow large enough, that blockage can create problems within the womb, and pain, discomfort, okay? Where, a lot of times women will opt for hysterectomy. I've seen gross anatomy pictures of a tumor that had grown so big it was almost the size of a young, like a chicken or a young turkey, okay, removed out of a woman. Okay, so we have to first identify what fibroids are and the types. And so these are basically unwanted growths that grow within our uterus. And our wombs are the cosmic source or the gateway to and from Amenta, okay? So the souls come through we're the vessels, and the souls come through our wombs. So the first fibroid I wanted to speak on, and I'm going to go through these briefly, is the submucosal. And the submucosal, it embeds into the inner lining like your endometrial tissue in your womb. And it grows there. And if it grows large enough, of course, if you think you're suffering from PMS or just your normal moon cycle, having something or that obstruction there could make it 10 times worse in that area. Then you have your submucosal or subserosal type fibroids, and they grow outside of the uterus, okay? They can be painful as well. Okay, then you have your intramural fibroids, and they grow deep within the muscle. Okay, so if these things, again, if they begin to grow, they become a problem and they hurt us. And so the last one is which one is it called? The pedunculated a fibroid. And I always remember this one because it's like a stalk, and it will grow like a stalk deep inside the uterus as well as on top of it. It'll literally have like a stem to it. Okay, so when we're talking about these fibroids, we're talking about checking our diets, because I like to get straight to the solution. How we're feeling about ourselves, past trauma, the mucus forming foods, our thought forms, because I've seen gross anatomy pictures of fibroids that have grown into like something that I would only, I'll teach you if you were to take my class, okay? I'll